give us some targets here. I noticed this post here recently by Peter Brandt, which some of you might know. He's really big into Bitcoin, and he did a post recently, which is a little bit of, let's say, a tongue-in-cheek, and he was basically saying, like, do you prefer XRP or SOL? And he was kind of comparing the two charts here, basically showing that he thinks XRP will top somewhere around $4.5, but for Solana, he's angling here that he thinks it could be somewhere around, you know, like probably $800 or $900. My personal target here is somewhere, for Solana, is somewhere just below or just above $1,000. Very simple reason. I think that's the target that everyone's going to be watching, and the result is that you'll see people front running that target, meaning that either people will be taking profit before $1,000, or you will see whales come in and push the price up above $1,000, so that all the people who sold below $1,000, they'll be like, oh my god, it's going higher, it's going to go to 1,500 or 2,000, I need to buy back in now. And so they're all going to ape back in at like 1,100 or 1,200, and then from there it'll like dump, right? So that's my personal target, that's my like thesis behind it. Again, no shortage of catalysts, no shortage of buyers, no shortage of different factors there. And I do think that, you know, as a conservative target, and this is what Peter highlighted here, as a conservative target for SOL to hit somewhere around $500, I think that makes a lot of sense. But the thing is that during, I guess, during FOMO phases in the market, like when the markets are really taking off and you have all this leverage and everything, prices tend to surprise to the upside. So I do think that this $520 target for SOL that Peter has here, again, from a purely technical perspective, that would be the most logical, but I could see it going much higher than that afterwards. And specifically, if everyone's looking for specific timeframes, between probably end of June, I would say, is when you start to see things really picking up among altcoins more broadly. So end of June, let's say, to like end of August or end of September, somewhere in that time frame. You know, exact time frame TBD, depends on a whole bunch of factors. But over the summer, I do think that SOL is going to be up, you know, $500, $700 range, approaching 1,000. And everyone who was saying that Solana was going to underperform and that Solana was dead, and that like there's no chance it could compete or, you know, against like whatever other cryptos, I think they're all going to get washed out, and it's going to be very entertaining to watch. Anyways, if you guys did make it this far, then be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ping that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.